Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Rogue Contract, set in Mendoza and supplied to us today by MWO2654. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the waiter, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to abandon the bar and head into the storage room, where we will find a bottle of Pinot Noir, and we're going to return back to our position at the bar, where we will place the bottle of Pinot Noir. We're just going to take up our serving position, and if you look over on the stairs, you can see Diana Burnwood, and in the blue dress, our target Tamara Vidal, heading this way. So we're going to quickly add our lethal poison to the bottle, and when the 2 ladies join us in the tasting room, we are going to serve Tamara the Pinot Noir.
A glass of red, please.
Certainly, ma'am. May I present the House Cabernet Sauvignon? Who wants a taste? You? Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. I managed to find a bottle of our 2006 Pinot Noir, inspired by wines from the Our Valley. Medium-bodied and fruit-forward, with an aroma of cherries and raspberry. It's to die for.
Pinot, you say? Maybe just 1 glass. Need what?
So we are 1 target down, 4 more to go. Next up, we are going to trigger the routine of Mr. Corvo Black. He's currently out on the reception balcony area here. So we're just going to get within earshot. That will trigger the conversation between him and his bodyguard. And then we can make our way straight over to the cinema. And down by the screen, we will find a propane cylinder, and that's going to come in very handy rather shortly. So we're just going to head straight down. We're not trespassing, but both of the staff members in this area are enforcers, so we do want to give them a wide berth. It's easily done though, as they're too busy mopping the floors to worry about us. So once we have the propane cylinder, we're going to make our way up to the alfresco dining area. And right up at the top here, over by the balcony or the banister, just to our right, we will find a nice scenic view amongst other things. So we're just going to drop our propane cylinder on the floor there. We're going to move a safe distance away and hide ourselves while we put 1 bullet in the cylinder. And then all we have to do is move a little further away and await the arrival of Corvo Black, who should already be well on his way here. He's currently engaged in a phone call, but once that phone call finishes, he will make his way over here while smoking, and he will detonate the propane cylinder. So 2 targets down, 3 more to go. Our next 2 targets are the Yateses themselves, so we're going to make our way up to their villa and up onto the roof and into the Yateses' bedroom. Now they're currently not around, they're out in the back garden area, so we have plenty of time with which to do this. So we're just going to go up the drain pipe. You can get through the frisk, no worries. As you saw, you can just run straight through. You don't need to worry about being frisked. So once we're up in the bedroom, we're going to grab the axe off of the wall, make our way out onto the balcony. There are our 2 targets, as you can see. They are heading this way, but we are going to be waiting around a little while for them. First of all, Mrs. Yates will be the first to arrive. So once she gets up and into the bedroom, we're just going to launch the axe at the back of her head. There we go, that's 1 Yates down, 1 to go. We've got just enough time to deposit Mrs. Yates in her empty wardrobe, which is the most unbelievable thing about this game, that there's a woman with an empty wardrobe. We're going to retrieve our axe, and then we're going to retake our position out on the balcony. And at this point, Mr. Yates, the Don himself, should be just making his way up the stairs, and once he gets up and into the room, we can once again launch our axe at the back of his head, and we can leave him there, but rather be safe than sorry, we're going to deposit him with his wife in the empty closet. So one more target to go, and that would be the Chief Wine Taster, who unfortunately is quite a distance away. They are all the way down in the grape fields, so we need to make our way from the villa all the way down to the grape fields. We're going to take the fastest route I can think of, which is back down past the cinema area. Once we're down here, we can get out into the grape fields, and we're looking for, there is our target, the water pump, which is right here. We're going to trigger the water pump and then turn it off again. That will attract the attention of the winery worker who's currently with our target. So we're just going to make our way around the corner, out of sight, out of mind. And once the winery worker comes over to investigate why the water pump was suddenly turned on, we can then pounce on him. And we want to remain out of sight, as for some reason, whilst he's investigating, he is an enforcer. So once we have the winery worker nicely unconscious, we're going to deposit him in the crate around the corner where we were hiding, and then we're going to reset our trap, and this time around we will snag the chief winemaker, Mr. Vargas himself. So we're going to turn on the water pump, turn it off again. This time we're going to select our silenced pistol, and we're going to wait for the chief wine tester to arrive and investigate why the water pump was turned on. And this time round we are just going to pounce on him with our pistol and plant 2 in his back. Now rather than hide him, we have enough time to make it to the exit before he's found. We have plenty of time to do that, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head straight to the far end of the wine or the grape fields and out through the gate exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and once we get out across these fields we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.